Hello, this is Ryan Ford, and I've decided to make a tutorial video for Little Samson, any percent normal. This one's first for no out of bounds, and then I'll probably make like a supplement thing for the zips for out of bounds after. There already is a tutorial for like a lot of the zips, at least for all the levels that are on easy difficulty. So if you didn't know, if you beat the game, or you play through the game on normal, when you beat the what's considered the final level on easy, there's 4 extra levels on normal, which gives you the good ending. So with that, let's begin. So I'm choosing normal, and I'm gonna just mash start at the start to choose Little Samson right away. I'm gonna go through like using save states a bunch. I'm just gonna use like one save state though. So with the movement, you ideally don't want to bonk into walls because you'll slow down. So you want to kill this guy. Obviously, you don't want to get hit, but yeah, just showing. So yeah, obviously you want to keep moving. So you shoot this guy, and then so when you grab walls, you can climb up and down walls, or you can just jump off them. So it's ideal to jump to the wall and jump. So yeah, like jump off it immediately because you gain height faster. So you want to grab the wall from this side, jump a bunch. You can grab this below this enemy and try to climb up until you get hit, and then start jumping. On normal, because there's just more enemies in the way. Trying to save state and not load state by mistake. Okay, cool. Yeah, so here, what's gonna happen is there's gonna be 3 enemies like directly to the right that are gonna hover up and down. You can kill enemies if you want. But you want to do a low jump so that the shot goes downwards. These shots go downwards instead of traveling straight to be in your way. So you can kill the bottom guy, so you don't have like a straight shot in your way, and then you kill whatever's in your way. So, talking about that, so you want to, with the routing, trying to actually route out a kill count. You don't have to be like down to the T, but the big thing is when you get to the mouse's level, the 4th level, the one enemy you kill there, you want it to be the 24th kill so that you have a chance at dropping a health upgrade. You'll see like the black and orange like orb when I continue from here. Okay, I'm gonna stop standing here and just go. So I don't like super like keep track of specific kills here. I do try to kill that bottom guy though out of the line of 3 so that you can cleanly jump over or jump through. Those orange guys you can also kill. I think they take 3 hits. You can kind of jump and cut these corners. You want to get hit by this guy so that you have invincibility frames so the bottom dude won't damage you and stop you. So I know I have 8 kills because that heart dropped. And this jump, that last jump over the lava, you can actually, what's it called? The last jump over the lava, you can actually clear that jump without grabbing the wall, but yeah, just press A because it's a pretty tight jump to actually like jump up in one jump. Okay, so yeah, so we'll start the dragon level in a second. Okay, so an edit here. I forgot that I was gonna show the level in full after talking about the levels, so I just reset real quick. So I'm gonna make like a separate save state as well. Make one save state for when I start the level, and then use slot 99, I guess, for when you oh, slot 99 for just the when I get to a part and I just start rambling about it and whatnot. So yeah, I'm just gonna try and do this in one segment. If I make mistakes, I'm sure that you can assess what is like a mistake and what's not. But hey, might be able to show how to like improvise a bit. Assuming I don't die to stuff. Yeah, that big orange guy that's in the way there, like, you could kill him to make that jump easier to get over him. You gotta get 3 shots in. And yeah, the spikes do 4 damage, and I think the lava does 8, so it's like, it's an instant kill pretty much at this point. And yeah, so on to the next one. Alright, so the dragon level. So you want to be holding forward, of course. So you can hold B to shoot your flame, and you can hold A to fly. So I walked off the ledge and started flying immediately, and then shot my flame right before the tornado touched me to kill the enemy that's in the way, because the tornadoes give you a boost. I kind of slowed down there, so I'm gonna probably touch this tornado later. So you follow the movement I'm doing. Like you see, I shot that enemy before I fell into the tornado yet again. There's enemy in the way, and it's clearing like a little bit of enemies. Here you want to jump. You can jump really low and fly to not touch that to get hit and get above the wall when you fall back into the tornado, so you don't have to jump as early as I did. Alright, so I'll show that level again in a moment. Alright, so I guess this is gonna be like a repeat of what I was just saying, because I didn't really stop to talk anyway, but I guess here's what it looks like without like hesitating movement and stuff. So I did fly to like the middle of that giant tornado area, or flew to that specific spot because I think it saves time. I actually don't know for sure. I don't know. I couldn't find any resources on this game, so like mostly just looked at like world record and the test. So as you can see, I jumped lower this time than the other time, so that I would get re-grabbed by the tornado sooner. Alright, so next on to Gam's level. Alright, so Golem's level. So mechanics to talk about. So you punch, you can jump after punching. But yeah, if you're moving and you punch, you'll stop. So you want to kind of jump when you punch, or like punch at the same time that you're jumping if you're trying to hit that like near ground level most of the time. Alright, so here we go. So again, try to walk as straight as you can, and ideally try not to bonk into walls if you can help it. So whenever there's a heart drop, there it is, that small heart. That's the 16th kill, so that's where I start keeping track of kills, because I want to end this level with 23 kills. So, I don't know, I just kind of kill like certain specific enemies. So yeah, just kind of follow the route I've taken. Like, notice that sometimes I'm jumping early off of ledges to avoid an enemy flying straight as well. And you don't have to exactly kill all of these, but yeah, as long as you get 23 out of the level. So, I won't do like a full replay of the level this time because, you know, I just walked straight and talked about it, so it's not much to touch up on. So here's Ko's level. Alright, so Ko's level, the mouse. So first off, you will die in one hit to like anything, and his mechanics, so he has these bombs that take a while to explode, and they do a good amount of damage if you hit with the explosion, and if it's just the single bomb before it blows up, it does like 1 damage to anything. So climb up this tree. Ideally you want to jump up to like the ceiling, so if you're holding up when you jump, you'll like hang on the ceiling, but if you're beside a wall, you gotta press A to grab it. Same with Samson. So whenever you're climbing up and getting close to a ceiling, then you can like jump to the ceiling. Just like this. So you want to kill this enemy for the 24th kill to get that health upgrade there. And then grab that other one. So on normal, you're at max health at 6 now for the max capacity. So either you can jump to the side of this wall and grab it, climb up, or you can like jump to the ceiling and then go around. I think grabbing it from the side is faster if you execute it right, but I might be wrong on that. So if you want to play it a little more dangerous, grab the side of the wall, then jump over these spikes. Don't grab... I guess it's a little faster to not grab the ceiling, I'm pretty sure, if you jump across and land here. That's what I meant to do, but I was holding diagonal by accident, so yeah, so you can jump. And then here, you gotta be careful about these enemies if you're taking the top route. Oops. So if you grab that heart, then you should be fine. I almost fell into the spikes and like nearly died. Could have been really bad. So obviously just try not to get hit there, so alright, I'll replay this level in full. Alright, so yeah, so let's replay the level. So yeah, there's a lot more enemies here on normal than on easy in the beginning part. And yeah, this enemy does like, they do very little damage, so if you get hit by those, you're fine, but anything else that hits you will kill you. So when you get to these like frog-looking things, then we kind of want to do like a mid-height jump to jump over them, because if you hit the ceiling, you'll fall faster and you'll land on them and die. If you want to feel safer, then grab the hearts, of course, but if you want to be optimal, then don't grab the hearts and jump over them too. Alright, so here's the boss. So, the dragon. So, she has 2 different kinds of RNG. So, She either just start changing color and drop down, and you can stunlock her, or she can do this bad RNG and fly back and forth and fly to the middle. And then 24 hits to stunlock her to death, so let's try and go at like this rhythm that I'm going. If she touches the ground, she'll hit you, so... let me see if I have a save state with, okay, maybe? Yeah, here it is, so... This is what it looks like. You can also kind of mash shots if you're like close enough to the edge when you're on the right side, because since you can only have 3 shots on screen, they can get off screen like just fast enough that you can just kind of mash her to death if you get the good RNG as well. Alright, so next level. So first off, when you start pretty much any level from now on, you pretty much always want to start with the mouse. And so you want to run straight, because if you try to get around these enemies, I'll demonstrate. So ideally you just want to jump into them and tank a hit. Hopefully you don't get hit by their balls, because it does 2 damage to get hit there. Yeah, so I'll demonstrate real quick why you don't want to like stop when they're in the way. So you'll outrun them and they'll just be in the way and you'll get hit like that. So even if they're in like a really inconvenient spot, it's like hard to not waste a lot of time trying to avoid them. But sometimes you get unlucky and this will take a lot of damage throughout. So, ideally you want to get past this part with like at least 4 health, but I mean it's not like required. And yeah, those flames when they come up is like random too, so just kind of try to react and jump over anything if you can. So I got very lucky with like pretty much all the enemies here. Alright, so here's the climb. So you can jump when running up walls, again, it's faster. So you can either go this way, or you can go to the top and be a little safer and then jump. What have you. So avoid those spikes for sure. If you didn't get the health upgrade drop, you can get this one. You don't have to. This enemy, so this guy, you can turn around and drop the bomb. Ideally, don't get hit there. And then these spikes, you want to grab the wall if you want to do that spike skip. You can play it safer and just jump here. Okay, yeah, so now I'm back here. So you can short jump to get through those 2 enemies. So if you don't want to risk the spikes, you can jump kind of safer like that. Should probably drop a bomb beside this guy, I guess. Avoid him, but it's fine. What have you, though. You grab that ledge if you don't make that jump over. Try and kill some enemies to reduce lag. If your health is low, you can grab this heart as well. I think generally if you have like 2 or less, you can go for it. I mean, if you have 2, you don't have to, technically. So, go down here, go for the boss. Alright. Okay, so this guy. So you want to do is hold right, and take a hit while you're in the air, so that you won't take any grounded knockback. Because if you get hit when you're grounded, then I'm holding right and you just stop for a while like that. So what you want to do is jump into the second shot, drop a bomb beside him, and go to the right with him. And going to the right of him will make his 3rd shot go to the right, so it won't block your bomb. See, if I slow down, then that 3rd shot blocked the bomb, like that. So the whole purpose is to mash bombs while you're inside his hurt box, and also try to drop 1 or 2 bombs beside him, so that the explosion does a lot of damage as well. And then you can kill him in 1 cycle. If you stay inside his hurt box too long though, you'll take an extra hit even if you kill him in time. So you want to also be careful to try and like, especially if you're gonna die, you want to walk out of this hurt box as well. So that's phase 1. And then phase 2. So the strat, if you have more than 2 health, like 3 or more health, so you drop 3 bombs. So I kind of wait till when his health gauge is completely full, like the 2 bars. And then I wait a small amount after it's completely full, and then drop 3 bombs inside him. And then drop 3 more inside his foot. And then you want to jump and get hit by his fireball that he's going to shoot. And you can just mash inside him and, until he dies. So yeah, again, taking damage in the air if you can, like always. You can also, for the 3rd round of dropping bombs, you can try to drop 1 or 2 bombs and then go inside of him and keep mashing the single bomb to save a little bit of time. It's ideal, but as long as you don't accidentally mash 3 bombs, because, you know, you have a limit of 3 bombs to mash at a time. That's what matters. So, the backup strat, if you have, like, 2 or 1 health, is to go behind him. And as your second round of bombs are going to explode, then that's ideally the cue to jump over his attack. And, yeah, that's pretty much what you want to do. So, like that. That was a little sloppy, but it was like still got the job done, right? Okay, so here's a level without slowing down or stopping. So, again, for like pretty much every level, almost every level, you just want to switch to the mouse at this point. Try not to get hit by the balls that these guys shoot, since they do 2 damage instead of 1. So, beyond that, just try to run straight if you can. So, try not to get hit by this pig jerk right here. And if these flowers shoot stuff, you can try to reduce lag by, yeah, you can like reduce lag a bit by trying to break them if they're like on your path. Oh my god, the lag! Like, ate my jump. So. Yeah, so I'll just grab the heart since I had 2 health only, for the sake of getting through this. But ideally you don't want to grab it. If I had like 4 or more health, then probably don't want it. And there you go. So, on to the next level. Alright, so, yet again, on switch to the mouse. I find this level kind of difficult. So, you want to take damage from the air when you're landing on these guys if you can. And, right here, so there's spikes right above, right? So, you can either, just run off this ledge, and sometimes you'll get hit. Sometimes you'll get hit and land on the platform, and sometimes you won't, but if you do a short jump, like a really short jump, you can, get over. But if you jump too high, right, you'll bonk the spikes and take 4 damage, which is like really bad. So by doing the jump is risky. Yeah, there I jumped off too. Yeah, so I'll show one more time. There was a little bit of mistakes there, but you get hit by the eye, you can full jump here, and ideally not fall down like that, but it's good to showcase that at least, if anything. So these like gels, I'll take like half a point of damage, so that's why you're trying to get hit by them. The eyeballs do 1, I think. So yeah, ideally, anytime that I fell down, you ideally don't want that to happen. So I landed on top of that fireball to get hit while airborne as well. And then yeah, so here's boss quick kill. So when the orbs fully form, then that's when he's vulnerable. Oh, whoops, I dropped 1 less. And yeah, so I'll talk about the boss a little bit more. Alright, so these orbs fully form like right about here, then you want to hold right and jump and drop bombs to the middle. That was a sloppy hit. But then when he fully forms, then you want to drop bombs beside him and then kind of track him moving up and down by dropping more bombs. And you really don't want to get hit by those balls either. So say you miss this, like he'll fly towards you, right? Like that. And he'll kind of track where you are. So if you know you like missed a couple hits, right, then you can kind of stand like here and he'll fly to here and then start doing stuff. So with that, what you can do instead is drop bombs to like make him fly into them as a backup strat for the kill. So I'm gonna do the level in full without stopping. And something I did forget to note is that you might want to try to kill some of these slimes as well, so that they don't shoot shots all the way across the screen and like potentially cause lag when there's too many sprites on screen. Oh, whoops, I was supposed to do a full jump there and land on the platform to not take that extra hit. It's not a big deal though. And yeah, you can just kind of jump over and under a lot of stuff. So yeah, personally I find this level difficult, just because I think it's just easy to die everywhere. So if I kill the boss, I'll keep this Or even if I die to this boss, I'll keep the level showcase. Yeah, so you really don't want to take contact damage with this. But yeah, there you go. Okay, now on to the next level. Alright, so this volcano level. Again, you want to switch to the mouse, and then you try to kill some of these plants to... Oh my god. Kill some of these plants to try and reduce lag and prevent them from shooting stuff. So you want to jump into that one guy, because again, spikes do 4 damage. So here, you can switch to little Samson to grab this health upgrade, because you're going to need it for the final level. And then I take a hit from that guy. Usually I try to kill him when I take a hit, to not have all this lag happen. Uh-oh, I'm dead. No, I'm not dead. Well, that was very sloppy. Ideally, you don't want to take a grounded hit from that one plant, but since I jumped over the spikes and got to the trigger to end the level, then it actually ended the level. Which is wild. I probably won't do a replay of that level, so just continue on from here instead. Alright, so yet again, switch to the mouse. Sometimes when there's too many sprites, like there might be more or less enemies. So there might be 2 skeleton guys. Yeah, see? How last time there was only 1, and then this time there was 2. Sometimes like the sprite limit gets messed up. So ideally you want to switch to the dragon here and fly over everything, because I don't know, it can be hard to keep the mouse alive. It is optimal to just be the mouse the whole time. So it is ideal. And then yeah, this climb, I don't know, just kind of just don't jump. Ideally, just don't jump too high into stuff, and you should be fine. So this eyeball, you can jump over. You can jump into and get hit. You can try to jump over and not get hit by the spikes as well. It's kind of a tight jump, I guess. But it's not a big deal if you do get hit. You can also kill it and then drop down as well. But yeah, I guess to not get hit, like optimally, you want to jump over it. I failed it every time there, just fine. And sheesh. Okay, yeah, there you go. So, you do need to take a hit from an eyeball at some point here. I missed it because of the lag, but if you do, you can keep going, and ideally don't die to the spikes when your iframes from it. So I took a hit unintentionally there, so I just kept going. So you can either jump up here after using your iframes to run through the spikes, or you can get hit by a mid-air, like a low height eyeball, and then jump up to the ceiling here before your invincibility frames run out. Either or. So, keep going. And then here, this skull, when it shoots to the right, or the left, this next shot, then you want to start climbing up, and it'll despawn another big skull, up above. So, you can grab the heart for free if you end up doing it correctly. So I did it wrong there. Oh, I save stated. My mistake, but whatever, it's fine. But yeah, I moved up too late, I'm pretty sure, since since I was just waiting so long. But as you can see, there was one big skull directly above the other one, so that one can waste time. So you can try to kill some stuff here if you want. Ideally you want to get out with 3 health, but I took a hit at some point. And then for this quick kill, so when you get under this part, when the second shot, or sorry, the first shot passes over you, then you want to jump, drop bombs, and then start moving left a little. And ideally he'll fly into it. Yeah, like that, but better. Yeah, still like that. In phase 2, watch out for this lightning, because, you know, that could happen. So, you can drop bombs inside, you hit a few, you can stand to the left with him and keep inching to the left, so that he won't hit you. If you go to his right side and do this, I'm pretty sure it doesn't work. Yeah. See? I don't know why. If I had more than 2 health, here, I'll demonstrate. I'll just use this potion in this save state, and then load the state after. So if you have 3 health or more, you can drop bombs, take a hit, and mash inside them, and ideally not die. But yeah, this kills pretty fast too if you just keep going to the left and mashing. See, I went too far left, so it didn't damage him at the end. So you gotta make sure to stay close. So usually drop 3 bombs and kind of just inch over a little bit. So, I don't know, it's a pretty simple boss, to be honest. Alright, so here we go. Yeah, just try to do the level without slowing down. Yeah, Additionally, if you're going through here with the mouse, oh my god, it causes so much more lag. Especially when you take damage. Yeah, so what have you with this strat? And again, that's a little slower since I'm grabbing like the side of that wall, but for the sake of getting through it, I'll show you what's up. So I got to despawn the guy this time. Ooh! I got kind of owned by the leg there. That was rough. So you could switch characters here as well, if you feel concerned about potentially dying. So I'm gonna just run it with 1 health though. Damageless. Alright, so volcano level. So first off, this second frog right here you want to get hit by, because if you get hit by those spiked balls, you take 3 damage instead of 2. And yeah, try to avoid these the best you can. And then right here, you try to kill that guy to not get shots coming at you. Ideally, you don't want to get hit by that guy, but it happens. So yeah, you can try to cut it close and try to kill whatever. Whatever is like nearby you, because you can jump over and drop a bomb, so you can like reduce lag and reduce like threats of shots coming at you. If you touch the lava at all, you take 8 damage, so it is instant death. And here, like honestly, if you mess up your movement or walk off of ledges by accident, then just try to keep going. If you think you're gonna die, switch to the dragon as well. Is a nice backup. So it's boss fight. So first off, so he's gonna teleport, you can't reach him in time, and then he'll appear somewhere. So this is like the best RNG you can get actually. Because he's all the way to the right of the screen, so you want to make him face right so these balls go off screen. Because here, I'll try to end the fight with him shooting the other way just to demonstrate. So you have to wait for the balls to go off screen before he disappears and you go into phase 2 of the fight. So since I got this good RNG, he can spawn in different spots as well, but oh, what am I doing? So actually the visual cue for dropping these bombs, so about here when he's like halfway visible is like when I drop the 3 bombs and then I move to the side that's closest to the edge of the screen of him afterwards. So in this case the right side. Oh, it's actually a little later than that when I pause, than where I pause. So here-ish. There you go. And then you get the shot off screen. So you want to move to about here, because you get auto-moved to the spot before starting the second phase of the fight. And yeah, so you gain control early, and then when his health is just about to hit full, I jump over here and start dropping bombs. So you want to drop 3. Yeah, see I went too early there, and I did nothing. So it's very easy to just walk off a ledge like that, or if you try to stay here too long and drop 3 bombs, so you can just miss falling back on. And if you have bombs active, you can't pause, like I'm mashing start here. So that's also important to note. So you want to ideally avoid the bombs. And then yeah, if he shoots this attack, then it'll hit you if you're standing on this platform. You can also do like a charging attack where he ramps straight, and that'll instant kill you, so be careful of that. But if he does the straight ram, a lot of times all of your bombs' explosions will hit him, which will do more damage. So you can kill him in 3 rounds with the bombs, but I don't know, it's easy to miss some and then get like a 4 cycle, so. Alright, so you try and do this level in 1 take. Just don't fall off like that. Ideally. So yeah, again, try to avoid getting hit. As much as you can, try to avoid taking extra damage. It's nice having the 1 extra heart later on in this level too. So if you have 2 health left, then grabbing Oh my god. Grabbing the heart will leave you at 6, which is ideal, but since I took one extra hit, then unfortunately I could not. And I had to slow down there because I didn't really kill the enemies very well, so it was like, okay. And see what pattern I get. There you go. Yeah, if I die to this dragon, I'm gonna just continue. Because I mean, it's whatever. I explained it already in the previous part. It can definitely be hard to drop like all 3 bombs like right in his face. So there's the ramming RNG. Fortunately, got to show it off. Oh, one thing to note: after he does one of those attacks, he might start like trying to fly like with his head leveled with your body height, and your bombs won't reach. So what you want to do is switch to the golem and just spam punches at him if he's like leveled with you, or you can spam shot to the dragon, either or a little Samson, but I don't know, he's the weakest, I think. So yeet. All right, so what do I talk about here? So that jump is actually pretty tight, so I will talk about that first, actually. So what I do is, so the visual, so this purple thing in the background right here, after I pass that, then roughly the 3rd grass patch, so like right here, as I'm running, then I try to like full jump here and drop a bomb under that eyeball. I'm sorry to actually work that time. So I kind of like ballparked my position on it, and I miss it a lot in runs too, so yeah, there, then I kind of try to jump over the enemies next, after. Yeah, so jump over these jerks. Yeah, I think it's better to full hop there so you don't risk the wall. And then you can go over or under that eyeball, either or. So, this next part... Whoops. Yeah, so you want to take a hit from this slime, because the green dude does 2 damage, and like jumping on the slime takes 1, as I mentioned, or takes half of 1. So this skull, when you're jumped, if you jump and you're leveled with it, then it'll start to move at you, only if you're in the air. So see if I climb like this, like it won't move. But if you're like airborne and like about leveled with it, then it'll start to move. So you can drop a bomb and turn around to kill it. And then, yeah, navigate. If you have a lot of health, you can damage boost through some of them if you want, but if not, then you can just kill them like that. Oh, why am I grabbing the ceiling? That was actually not intended. Sorry, just showing one more time. And then, yeah, you can, like, navigate the ceiling to get around these jerks, and ideally you don't take damage, but I think this health should be fine, so I'll just keep going. Kill this guy so that you don't take another hit. Get hit by the mini skull if your health is low, so you take only 1 damage. And then, yeah, you can heal with the heart. And climb up. I'm gonna get hit by the second guy, and just jump into him to run through. And then, there's a heart here, so you can get back to full if you have 2 or more. And then you get up here, jump. And then this part, the super laggy area. You try to kill stuff to reduce lag. Like, it's so much worse on normal than on easy as well. I also don't know how I took 3 hits, but whatever. So, boss fight. So when this shot, the middle shot of the 3, when the middle reaches about the center of this platform in the middle of the screen, I guess where the mouse is spinning and where it shows your lives, like P equals 04, like there. Around the center of that, then do kind of like a mid-height jump to the left and drop bombs to try and have them fly into the explosions. So if he hit with like 2 full explosions, it'll kill him, like it did there. The only thing is that he died late, so he shot his second shot downwards, so the fight didn't transition to the next part, because again, you have to wait for these guys' attacks to get off screen before you go into the next phase. Yeah, so if you miss the quick kill, oh, I actually tried to miss it and I got it by accident. Alright, so say you miss it, then he'll come down to you after his movement to the top right. Don't get hit here as well, if you can help it. Yeah, so that's more or less the backup. If if you just remember like where his patterns will be, then you can kind of lay bombs in his path. There's actually more than one way I've seen to like do this, so up to you. So ideally you want to stand here when getting into the second phase, and when the screen lights up fully, then move to the right and drop the bombs like pretty much where I dropped them. So yeah, that's the optimal strat. It is random though for these ghosts to appear, and they can get in the way of your explosions sometimes. Like I got extremely lucky there, and kind of choked the second part. So if he disappears, he might reappear on the side or top, like pretty much the center of the screen right above you. And if you get hit by the Death Skull, you'll die in one hit. He does 9 damage on contact, so you have to be very careful not to touch him. The ghosts do only 1 damage, so you can like damage boost through them and drop bombs if you want. Alright, so just gonna try to do the level without stopping. Oh, whoops. I pressed A too many times. Again. Just drop. So yeah, I'll talk about like mistakes and stuff if I make like major mistakes. Because aside from that, I don't have that much to like ramble about that wasn't in the first part, I think. And yeah, so these slimes though, you want to hit the very like right edge of the second slime or just fall into the third slime. Because the fourth one's like so in the way that it's really hard to avoid it. And yeah, try not to get hit by the big skulls, because yeah, they do 3 damage as I mentioned earlier. So they hit hard. Oh, I didn't grab the wall bit. Alright, so it's the boss. So if I die, then whatever. Honestly, I'll just move on to the next part. If I do. No! See if I get bad RNG. Oh man, that was perfect. Jeez. I was gonna say, let's see if I get bad RNG or not to show it, but it's actual perfection. Alright, so switch to the mouse. And so there's this that green flying enemy will like drop into you, so if you don't want to take a hit, you can drop these two. I don't know if you can like take an air hit. I've never actually tried, so okay, it's messing around with it. Pretty sure you're like too close to the ground, right? Yeah, even if you go on the ceiling, I don't think it could matter. So I stop a little bit here when I drop off this ledge. Because there's going to be a skull on the right on the platform that'll fly right at you if you like move a little more forward than that. So the first skull that flew towards me. And then you can either kill this guy or damage boost through it, what have you. And then move in here, you can grab that heart if you took damage. And you don't want to slow down like that, but ideally try to navigate through all those enemies. Hopefully when I re-showcase this level, it'll look better. So 2 jumps, and then you can climb up to avoid the skull. Ideally you want to get hit in the air. And on normal, sometimes you have to hesitate a little in some of those spots to avoid enemies and stuff. Like the skulls being spammed everywhere. So this health is low since I took a couple extra hits, so do need to be careful. So I'm gonna get hit by this, and then I'm gonna use my potion. Wait, I don't have a potion. Something also to note, so you can just like drop off that ledge and stop to like not get hit by the big skull that's spamming. And you gotta jump over that guy. You get hit by the big skull or that gel. And yeah, so usually just use a potion there, or you can use it in the fight. Whichever. So, there's 2 kinds of RNG. He'll either fly straight up or fly to the middle. You want to drop bombs in the middle. So I got the good RNG, because if you fly straight up, you can't hit him with anything. And that's really bad. Yeah, so I'll show that again since I like walked into his attack while rambling. So I should have the good RNG since I save stated when I entered. Yeah. Okay, so the second phase, what you want to do is stand around here-ish, like these cracks on the floor where these two tiles separate roughly. And then what I do is I see his tongue moving kinda, and like his hair. So when his health reaches full, then I wait for his tongue to move like outwards a second time, and then I drop 3 bombs there. And the explosions will do some damage while you jump over. Yeah, because he's invincible to some of the hits, and also he'll like soak up your bombs if he's moving. But when he stops here is when he's vulnerable, so you want to have the bombs like kind of exploding, like in him, so that some of them will hit him. So then when you jump over, you want to drop 2 bombs, not 3, and also jump take a hit from him and mash your last possible bomb a bunch of times into him. Oh, and don't get hit by him beforehand because he does 4 damage. So if you stay inside him for too long, you can die on normal. On easy, you would have 10 health, so you can like take 2 hits. So the tutorial on the boss quick kills that's on SRC right now is only for easy difficulty, so it doesn't cover. Even though the strat is the same, you know, kind of showcases that you need to mash a little fast to not die, and also have your first bombs do a lot of damage. Yeah, because the explosions is like what's really important. Like, see, I keep unintentionally dropping the second bomb, like just barely too close that he's sponging it. Alright, so here's what happens if you mess up, because it loses like 15 seconds if you mess up. So see, so all these attacks like come to the side. It could come from either the left or come from the right, but they all come one direction once they start. So it'll either be left or right. And then he'll end over here, and you can hit him with something to finish him off if his health is low enough. If his health is not low enough, then he'll shoot 1 or 2 balls, then go back up to the middle and do that whole thing again. And yeah, it loses like roughly 15 seconds every time that he goes up there and is intangible. So ideally, you want to like try and get this quick kill as best you can. All right, so I'm gonna do the level in full. Yeah, so just gonna showcase the level, ideally without slowing down. Yeah, so with the whole potion thing when I was having issues with the save state previously, it's because in the Zips category you use it in an earlier level. Level with the Dark Knight and stuff, that had like the lightning at the start and all that. To do the zip, because you need more health, then I think I used the potion there. Or maybe it was the first boss, I forget actually where it gets used. So yeah, this is kind of bad for health because I made a lot of mistakes from just slipping off walls a lot, like randomly. But it should be fine. As long as I don't walk into the skull, that should be good. Huh, that was actually kind of close. Oh, I switched to Samson by accident. Because I think since I held right before I unpaused, so I switched characters. So I also gotta be a little careful with that. Alright, I thought I could maybe showcase the bad RNG, but whatever, it's fine. Aw. Well, I died, so it's whatever. But you get the gist. Ideally, you get the quick kill, and then that's it. Anyways, if you have like 2 health with the mouse, how do I do this again? I actually don't remember. Yeah, you can jump into that and take the hit, and then jump over this guy, and then ceiling to avoid getting shot. Then you want to grab the health, grab the potion as well for the escape later. Ideally, don't take a hit there, but it shouldn't actually matter, I think. And yeah, when you grab that potion, you want to grab it with the mouse particularly, because that you can use it on him. So this fight, that is some terrible RNG, holy crap. Okay, I think you can actually react to that if that happens, so... what do you even do if you get, like, really cursed like that? I guess you would have to take damage and then just drop bombs. I've actually never seen that RNG before. I didn't know they can spawn like that early, so I think you're actually just kind of boned if you get that unlucky. And again, didn't want to take damage like at all, but I stayed on this like super cursed RNGs. It's like kind of funny. Yeah, I don't know how you would like do the quick kill because like they just completely block the like spot that you would like normally want to drop the bombs, which is kind of in the middle of this area. Like you want to walk like near the middle and then like jump and drop bombs, but these guys are just like right there at the start, so I don't know what to do. That's so funny. Like even as a backup, so I'm making it up on the fly right now. I'm seeing if there's anything you can do. Or if you're actually just screwed out of like 5 years of time loss because that happens. Yeah, I think you're just kind of boned. So I'm gonna do the backup strat here because I took damage from those jerks and whatnot. So I won't redo that level to show because I didn't really stop in that level, so you know, just watch when I was running and talking. It should be fine. Alright, so mouse again. So you can either, I think you can short hop though. Hold on. You can do like a mid-height jump and get under. Yeah, so that you have iframes later. And then I'm gonna jump into the slime to not die. So you can try to kill stuff as well to reduce lag too. So I think you can, yeah, there you go. Short hop, then high jump, and then yeah. So if you have like, if you start the level with 2 health, you can survive like that. Again, if you're not confident, you can also just like switch characters. And then yeah, pretty much just traverse the rest. So I also won't show a, here's how to do this level, because I don't know, it's pretty straightforward, right? I might like showcase the boss fight again later. So Dark Knight, you just walk up to him and then do the same like strat here. You probably don't want to do the damage boost strat because you want to have a lot of health for the final boss. I think you need only like, oh wait, but you take damage before you get to the boss, so yeah. I guess you want to start the last level with like ideally 5 health, at least 5. But you know, if you get hit here or something, then well, that happens, right? So I got lucky that the guy flew in the way, right? Okay, I just wanted to do that for fun. I don't know, I saw that in a test video. Anyways, final level coming up right now. Alright, so the final level, yet again, switching the mouse if you have the health for it, because remember, you don't get healed in any of these levels that are exclusive to normal difficulty. So eventually you want to drop to the ground, jump onto the front of the slime and drop a bomb so that he doesn't shoot a bullet in your way, because it'll cause lag and it'll probably hit you when you're platforming. Set that slime again. Okay, I think you can run this with like 4. Starting this level with 4 health is like the limit. So final boss, just shoot this orb right here. And it'll explode and you take damage, 2 damage. So, want to run up to the boss, drop 3 bombs, drop 3 more, jump, take a hit, mash some bombs in him, and then drop 3 more bombs outside of him. So, I'll show it one more time. Ideally you want to drop like 2 beside him before you go inside. Drop 2 and beside him before you go inside him, but you don't need to stress it either way. So, final phase, final boss. So you want to move to about here and drop 3 bombs. Do it quick though, because I was trying to ramble about it. So try to drop it like by his body height, roughly. That wasn't they weren't good hits at all. So if you don't kill him in like 3 rounds of bombs, then yeah, just be careful because he might jump and attack or try to stab you at some point. So try to evade and drop more bombs. Alright, so this phase. There you go. Oh. And yeah, that sword will like pretty much auto kill you. So let's look at the spots where I dropped the bomb and you'll see how to quick kill him. So you do like 3 rounds of bomb drops. 1 beside the throne kinda. And yeah. So if you miss the 3rd bomb, Okay, let's talk about that. So if you miss like the third round of bombs after he like stabs at you, or say you did like insufficient damage or whatever, then drop bombs right here. I tried to mess that up and I did it well enough that it still killed him. Yeah, so say that happens, then yeah, drop some bombs here so that he'll jump into the explosion eventually. And yeah, hopefully that was explained well enough, because I kind of jumbled on what I was talking about. Alright, so final level. Ideally you want to switch the mouse at the start. You don't have to. You can just run straight with little Samson, but you want to jump in the air and then switch the dragon, fly across, switch the mouse, take damage here. You could take airborne damage, potentially, and not stop like that, but I don't really know how to reliably do it. I want to stay at the edge of this platform and jump. So I'm going to load this state because I messed up, so go one more time. Tanking hits with other characters. Oh, that's bad. I might die? Yeah. Okay, so now you can see what happens if this goes wrong. So you mess up on your movement. So yeah, if you do take this hit, you can switch to the golem and take another hit as safety. Ideally, you can just run through that explosion if you don't take don't take grounded damage from that other explosion like I did. So anyways, then yeah, you want to switch to little Samson, you can take a hit or wait out that explosion, which does take longer to wait it out. Then platforming, use the potion with the mouse. Then yeah, you can try to avoid falling rocks and jump into the explosion and run out. And it's pretty much end of the game. And yeah, time ends when you leave the room. Oh, what the heck? So, just gonna go through it one more time real quick. Oh, that sucks that I keep not, like, falling in the hole. I'm just doing a bad position, maybe. So, it's a good safety strat to know. Oh, why am I still a little Samson? Yeah, so, it is what it is, right? And yeah, if you jump into the stone wall, then you die there. So I did want to show that as well. So like you want to get hit by the explosion itself. I actually don't know how to get by that wall though, by the way. So not reliably. I think you can like break it with the golem and like punch it a lot, but I actually don't know for sure. Even when I play this game casually, I kind of just, I think I just damage boosted through it. Because, I think I tried punching the wall and it wasn't breaking. So yeah, if you do die with a character here, you don't lose that character either. So, anyways, yeah, if you want to be optimal, you can like go faster than I did through that part. But, yeah, so that's little Samson in a nutshell. On any percent normal, out of bounds. So, I'll do like a supplement video for the zips as well. There's already one out which covers all the zips on the easy difficulty, but yeah, the ones on normal I think are not actually particularly difficult either, but I will talk about them once you get used to them. I still mess up some of them. So anyways, yeah, I was just really hoping that there could be some like new people picking up the game, especially the normal difficulty categories, because there's like so few people that have run normal compared to easy. I assume because of the Big 20, people probably played easy, like Best of Ness, Big 20 and stuff. I don't know for sure though, but yeah, yeah, like this category like has like I think 5 people on the leaderboards as of making this video, so. Whereas, like, easy, I think, has, like, 40, so, yeah. It's a huge difference. So, if it helps even one person learn the game, then I've reached my goal for this tutorial, so. I'll make the other one later. I gotta edit all this together, because I kind of went to bed in between recording. me and dead tired and whatnot. So anyways, if you have any questions, all my socials are Ryan_Ford522. So Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, Instagram. So I'm all over the place. So anyways, hope you enjoy and good luck learning if people do choose to learn this. See ya!